Hey everyone, Mike Gray with the Mike Gray team in Heritage Texas Properties, here for our monthly video update. I have with me Leash U with Agency U Insurance. I wanted to go over some insurance information that I heard from Leash the other day, specifically about flood insurance, some information that seems to be new and I think would be great, especially considering what we've had the other day. So Leash, thanks for coming.
You bet. Hurricane season is upon us, and so I think it's an appropriate topic to talk about flood insurance. And flood insurance, it's real easy to say everybody should buy flood insurance, but what I wanted to spend some time on was this thing called the Severe Repetitive Loss Database. If your house is flooded in the past, your house may be on the Severe Repetitive Loss Database. And the Severe Repetitive Loss Database, it sounds bad, but it's actually pretty good, because if your house is flooded, that's bad.
Right.
But if your house is flooded, you might as well be on the Severe Repetitive Loss Database, because FEMA created a database to watch your claims activity. And if your home has flooded more than 4 times since 1978, 2 of which were within a 10-year period of time, and each of the times that it flooded, the claims have had to have been more than $5,000, more than likely your house is already on the Severe Repetitive Loss Database. And if it's on that database, then FEMA may provide funds to raise your house, to buy your house back, or just make it so it's harder for it to flood. So it would behoove a homeowner or a person that's about to buy a home to check to see whether or not the address is on the Severe Repetitive Loss Database, because it could be beneficial, or it could be a good decision-making process on whether or not you want to buy the home.
Okay, so in our area, over the last several years, we've had several different areas that have flooded, and some severely, some have flooded multiple times.
Yes.
So if someone thinks that they may be on that database, or they should be on that database, what do they need to do, or who do they need to call? So
they should have gotten a notice at the renewal that they went onto the database. If they didn't get it, or they're just still wondering, they should call their insurance agent, because their insurance agent should know. Now, if you're buying a home, go through the quote process of getting a flood insurance quote. That process in and of itself should disclose whether or not the home is on the Severe Repetitive Loss Database. So yeah, it would be good for them just to go through that process.
Okay, and when you said on renewal, is that renewal of their homeowner or their flood insurance?
Great question. That is flood insurance. They would have to obviously have flood insurance in order to be on the database.
Right.
So.
Okay, so being on the database is not a bad thing. It could actually contribute or help you have contributed funds to either get you out of the plane or get you out of the area.
Absolutely. Now, it's not an automatic thing. FEMA
Correct.
has to disperse the money through the state and local governments, and the state and local governments then disperse it to the community.
Okay.
And so, again, step 1, see if your house is on it. Step 2, see if there are funds available. And step 3, fix your house. Raise your house, or let FEMA buy it back.
Okay, so last thing, is this a new program, or has it been around a while, and we're just hearing about it because of what's going on?
Yeah, it's been around for a while, and I think it's just applicable just because of all of the recent floods and the multiple floods that have happened. Now, one other caveat: if the home flooded within 10 days of each other, that's one occurrence. So if the home flooded today and the home floods next week, it's one claim in order to for FEMA only considers that one claim. So again, 4 claims since 1978. Each one of those claims had to have been $5,000 or greater, and it had to have flooded twice within a 10-year period of time.
Great.
Now, if it hasn't flooded more than 4 times, it could have flooded twice in a 10-year period of time, but the 2 times that it flooded, it would have had to have been a huge loss. Significant loss, yes.
Okay. Leash, thanks for the information. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
If you have been flooded, or you know someone that has very important information, have them reach out to whoever their insurance person is. Feel free to call Leash. I will have his information here. And you can find out if you do have funds available to either raise a home or maybe get out of the area altogether, which I know a lot of people that we're talking to, that they're leaning toward that direction.
Yeah.
We'll be back with you next month with some more information. Hope you have a great week, and thanks for tuning in.